not getting over the advantage line.
So that's the second penalty in the spate of a minute to the Armed Forces. They'll drive deep into New South Wales Country's 22 here. Good start by them, Patrick.
Yeah, excellent start by the ADF. Definitely here to play today, Youngie.
Certainly are.
And day 3, always a challenge here. We build them tough here at the Buildcorp Nationals
You sure do.
Championship.
And look, it is a tough competition when you think about three days in a row. The teams play 2 games on day 1 and then 1 game on days 2 and 3. But great conditions here for rugby. Well, a little bit of rain overnight and it has been drizzling a little bit this morning.
Here's Lockhart and the ADF now moving in the centres. There's an opportunity here as fullback Amy Carpenter gets a couple extra metres. No scrum half. And ADF give it to Sharon Laws, who's been so powerful. And she's eventually wrestled to the ground.
So opportunity on the left here.
Lockhart.
She's having a good, strong game already, Patrick. She's made a couple of very good bustling runs up the middle there.
And that was Brooke Moslin. Lockhart goes to the right.
Huge numbers out wide here.
Just need to use it. This could be an opportunity for the first try of the game. Just short. No,
Emsley.
It's a try.
That's a great run by Nicola Emsley. Good work by the forwards on the left side by the Armed Forces, as we see the replay here. Lucy Lockhart, nice pass out to Emsley, 13. And over she goes. Second attempt there.
Great hands by the ADF to move that ball and spot the opportunity out to the right, Scott.
Yeah, it was good work by the forwards on this close side to the commentary position, and then it was set up beautifully out wide. Nice straight running by the Armed Forces and makes it 5 points to 0. Of course, our referee today is from New Zealand, Brittany Andrew, who has been here for the entire tournament with an exchange that we have with the New Zealand Rugby Union, which is good for referees as well. We need to develop more female officials.
We have developed the best in the world as that kick goes straight over the black dot. And a fantastic effort there by Nicole Hall. So ADF, they've taken a 7-0 lead over New South Wales Country early on in this game. So the Corellas will look to restart.
A nice deep kick from the kickoff.
That's Barker.
Well fielded.
New South Wales Country defend well there.
New South Wales Country defended extremely well against ACT the other day. ACT got the better of them, had domination, but
oh, that's a huge hit.
That's a great example of the defence that New South Wales Country has exhibited this entire tournament.
Hall goes to the left. An opportunity for ADF. Amy Carpenter brought to the ground. They go up through the ruck, and that's a couple of cheeky metres. Well tackled there. Ball still good for the ADF. Hall. That ball's gone backwards, has it? Yes, it has.
Straight between the legs.
Carpenter. It's a couple extra metres. Sharon Laws with a little hit up. Lockhart. That's a late hit on Nicole Hall.
That's a turnover to New South Wales Country.
Barker gives it to the barnstorming forward from New South Wales Country.
Melissa Fatu. Good run by her.
But diving over the top of that breakdown, Youngie, and that, I know that's one of your pet hates as a referee.
We always like to see players stay on their feet, but that's the third penalty now to ADF. And early indications are they're going to run the ball every opportunity they have. Use this strong forward pack that they've got.
So a solid kick there by Lockhart. Still 7-0 between the ADF and New South Wales country, and you're listening live on Rugby.com.au. You're listening to the thoughts of myself, Patrick Folkes, and Scott Young.
Up 2 and 2, please.
The ARU head of referees.
Because this tournament is proudly sponsored by Buildcorp, great contributors to women's rugby in Australia. Women's World Cup year.
Lockhart gives it to Nicole Hall. Short ball. Corellas just haven't had possession for that much of this game. Lockhart looks to go to the right. And that's another great tackle by Katrina Barker. Lockhart to Sharon Laws.
And she was jolted back in the tackle there. Good tackle by New South Wales country.
Nicole Hall goes around the back. They look to clear.
Nice clearing kick by ADF. Nicely taken by 14.
Rachel Crothers.
Yeah, she played well on days 1 and 2 as well, Patrick. She's quite talented with her feet when the ball's kicked towards her.
Well, here come the New South Wales country side. They haven't had a lot of possession in this match. What can they do with it? Barker goes to the right. Gives it to Brittany Duff. It's brought to ground. Barker. Sharon Stevens gets a good run.
Great run by Sharon Stevens. Now was an opportunity. New South Wales was set wide at that ruck. Unfortunately, they've knocked that on. And it is quite slippery out there, so ball handling so far has been pretty good by both teams.
Yeah, Katrina Barker will be disappointed with herself there. She is definitely more experienced and better than that. Knock on without too much pressure. But
okay, ladies,
it is, as you mentioned, it has rained quite a lot here overnight on the Gold Coast.
Thank you.
Fantastic facilities here at Runaway Bay. Nearly called it Faraway Bay the other day, Patrick.
We'll have a scrum reset.
Yeah.
And another 2 games coming on after this one. Youngie with the big ultimate match this afternoon, the final between Sydney and the ACT. Who do you like in that one?
Yeah, look, that's going to be close. I think both those games, in fact, you've got WA playing Queensland in the first game. That will be tight. But look, I like what I see with Sydney, but ACT really stuck it to Queensland yesterday, and I think it's going to be much tighter than we all expect.
As ADF gets the penalty,
No.
short arm penalty.
Yeah, free kick there for not pushing at the scrum.
And they work it to that right-hand side. Going backwards at the moment. This is great defence by the Corellas.
Move!
They couldn't get that ball. That was great defence by New South Wales country. Really smothered that maul by ADF. And so that'll be a turnover scrum to New South Wales country.
You guys just went holding your weight. Okay.
Let's win this scrum. Let's go, ladies.
Yeah, just got to hold your weight.
New South Wales country have one Wallaroo in the team, Patrick.
Yeah, Katrina Barker. Also having a former Australian Sevens player in Rachel Crothers.
Yeah. And we have the Women's University Sevens competitions coming up a little later in this year.
Yes, late August through September.
Four tournaments in total, one in Launceston, one in the Gold Coast at Bond University in Brisbane.
Macquarie University in Sydney and UQ University Fields up in Brisbane as well. So
a great initiative, I believe, for officials, players and coaches. Of course, Australia, the reigning gold medalists from Rio.
And more opportunity for Australian fans, not only to see the Australian Sevens squad in action, but to see high quality women's sevens, and we know what an entertaining format of the game it is. So look out for that tournament and head to Rugby.com.au for all the latest details as the New South Wales countryside makes some great meters through Fawasula Fawasina. And Katrina Barker gives it off to her right to Annika Jamison. Barker hunts for the ball. And there's Melissa Fatu. She's so big and strong.
Second run today where she's just put the head down and gone straight at them.
Barker.
Great pass by Barker inside to
Melanie Howard.
Yep.
And that's another good run from, this is good from the Corellas.
Yeah, they're starting to get some momentum here. That's a poor pass there, unfortunately.
Regathered by Howard. Barker goes to the right. Gets out of one tackle. Shana Stevens.
Nice run by her. So referee playing advantage, offside by ADF.
22, you're offside, mate.
No advantage accruing, so penalty,
Keep going,
quick tap
ladies.
taken.
Keep moving.
Here's an opportunity for Country.
Can they go all the way? They're not too far off now. Just about 6 metres out from the line. Barker keeps it in the forwards. And there goes Melissa Fatu. Barker, slow ball. And this is better. Brenda Ayula.
Nice run by her. Here's a real opportunity for New South Wales Country now.
Melissa Howard steps to her right, goes to her left, and back on the run again. 5 metres out from the line now for New South Wales Country. Barker, slow ball. And that's an offload to the side. Can they score in the corner? The ball's still in play.
Turned over to ADF.
Yeah.
Right idea there. The execution just wasn't quite right. So 7-0 after 13 minutes to ADF. New South Wales Country have come back into the game in the last couple of minutes with territory and possession.
So a line out. Nicole King to throw in. Australian Defence Force. Plenty of numbers over that back pod if she can get it there, but Lockhart has to regather. Goes to Nicole Hall. Moving the ball out wide. And they're going sideways. Need to straighten. And that was Hall again.
New South Wales Country have tied this maul up again, so the ADF at this time have managed to get it to the ground to regather it. Penalty again to
Just contact, ladies.
ADF.
Keep it down. Yep.
New South
Run the
Wales
net.
Country copying it a little bit in the penalties.
So a few errors creeping into the New South Wales Country game. It's the ADF looking to get out of their half. Apart from that try, they've barely escaped their own half the last 10 minutes.
Real opportunity for them here now with the line out. About 5 metres into New South
Ladies,
Wales Country territory.
numbers, one out. One out.
It's a good win against the throw
Numbers,
by
one
the
too many.
New South Wales Country, but referee Brittany Andrew from New Zealand not happy with that. New South Wales Country closing the gap, so it's a free kick. It's another opportunity for ADF to mount an attack.
So ADF go to the left. That's Danielle Close. Lockhart hammered in the tackle, but got it away.
Oh, nice
now
pass.
ADF have metres on that right-hand side. They've made about 20 metres. The Country defence regathers. Lockhart.
Huge numbers out here for ADF now.
Just need to move it. That was a good run by Alison Cranston. Hall out the back now. Throws it over the top. And we're getting called for a knock-on. Yes, we are. And that was Laura Fletcher.
Well,
Just couldn't hold on to that slippery pass.
Opportunity gone there for ADF. They had the numbers out wide. All they had to do was quick ball and spin it. But poor handling there, unfortunately, and the move breaks down.
I'm getting a great angle here on our screens of this scrum right up close. Australian Defence Force 7, New South Wales Country 0.
Crowd.
Live from Runaway Bay on the Gold Coast.
New South Wales Country feed.
Just lost your foot.
Free not happy with that setup, so we'll reset it again.
You just lost your foot. Slipped.
Difficult conditions for the scrum with a little bit heavy underfoot with the rain overnight and during this morning.
Remember that gap, ladies. Crouch.
Let's see how we go this time. Third attempt to pack this scrum.
That's a good scrum by ADF.
Yeah, New South Wales Country held their own.
Melanie Howard throws it out to Crothers, who swung but not brought to ground. Country Eagles still have it. Howard, Barker. She goes just on the inside. And that was Brittany Duff. Barker throws the inside ball. And she was well wet in defence. Shana Stevens. Howard kicks over the top. Sees some space up the back. That's out on the full, so just a little bit too ambitious there.
Yeah. I would have preferred to see New South Wales Country keep that ball in hand there. They had numbers out wide. So both sides having their opportunities in the last couple of minutes and just not quite taking the most of them.
5 in, 5.
It's a ball into the line out for ADF. Lockhart throws it to Hall. In the centres now, back to Lockhart. Throws a great pass. This is excellent work by the Australian Defence Force. Excellent run by Amy Carpenter.
And beautiful pass by Lockhart.
Lockhart throws the ball to Trudy Cahill, who's being held up there by the Country Eagles. They look to get this to ground. And this is...
Yeah. ADF a little high in the mauls, and that's giving New South Wales Country the opportunity to smother their ball and hold it up. In that case, a penalty. But we've seen on 2 occasions previously that New South Wales Country have managed to hold ADF with those mauls.
And Melanie Howard, she went to kick that penalty. The wind has picked up. So she's gained a total of about 4 centimetres.
Just in the last minute, that wind.
That gust came from
on
nowhere.
Day one, it was quite windy. You got to feel for the players in that respect, Patrick. It's like a gust just came across straight away as we see New South Wales Country on attack again.
That's Melissa Fatu.
I've been impressed with her so far in this game.
Good place.
Who wants it?
Annika Jameson gets a couple extra metres. Barker looking for the ball, throws it on the left. Country Eagles getting over the advantage line now. Barker keeps going that same way. Brenda Ailula with the ball.
Good solid run by Brenda Alufa. Great opportunity out here now for New South Wales Country.
Attacks the line and throws the cutout. There's space here for New South Wales Country, and they go wide. One tackle missed, bounced out of one. Looks for the offload, but can't get it.
That was Shannon Byers. Great run by her.
Country Eagles keep the ball in hand. Annika Jameson.
Fantastic pass by her.
Here we go, the Country Eagles for the corner. Can they get there? Just caught short of the line. This is great stuff by the New South Wales Country side. Barker throws the ball. This is Melanie Howard. Here goes Fatu. Can she get over the line? Just short. There's space out wide if they can move it to the right. They go themselves short.
Quick ball will do this for New South Wales Country.
Howard, Crothers, the defence is matched. Well wrestled to the ground by Laws. The ADF defence, but they go through the breakdown. Just short of the line, but this is excellent from the countryside. Here goes New South Wales. And that's Brittany Duff
again.
Just a metre short.
Sustained attack here by New South Wales Country.
Latu. Need to go to the left. Barker throws it on the inside, and that was Sky Lovett. Desperate defense by the ADF. And frustration from the New South Wales Country team. Knock on there, Scott Young, and that's a coach killer.
Certainly is. They had every opportunity to score there. Some good runs.
Marks up here, ladies.
early on, and then they had numbers out wide, but Crothers couldn't quite get the ball away, so ADF hold on after a sustained period of about 10 to 15 phases of rugby there. Good work by New South Wales Country, just came undone at the last minute.
Hold second. Crouch! Bind! Sit!
So we pack down for the scrum and Lockhart feeds. Ball's come straight out that same corridor. So we'll have it again.
So good, let's go, let's go!
A bit too eager there. By Nicole King to hook that back. It's bounced out the same way.
Crouch!
Yeah, good push down.
Bind!
Offensive scrub to ADF.
Steady!
And New South Wales Country put on the big shove. There it comes. Looking good.
Oh,
Ball popped out
running
the back
out
though.
of the line now. As the rain has picked up here at Runaway Bay on the Gold Coast.
Quick throw by New South Wales Country.
Here goes Barker. Gets out of 3 tackles with some great footwork. This is well done. Melanie Howard fills in scrum half. Country just looking a bit stop-starty at the moment. Need to find some runners. As Fatu gets a couple of metres. Barker finds Howard. Quick, short ball. This is to Sharon Laws.
Release here, White!
Sorry, Annika Jameson.
Push back, White.
Jemima Lockhart. She's been hammered in the tackle.
Great defence. That was number 1 for ADF.
That's brought some calls from the crowd there. Solid defence. Here goes Fatu. She gets out of one with the show and go.
She's having a great game. Really enjoying those runs
Howard.
off the base of the ruck there.
Howard to Crothers. Gets out of one tackle.
Ball's out!
Rihanna Beers. Jamison.
Release now, White!
Howard goes to the left to
You're
Barker.
right. You're going blind.
And that's a great run by Lovett. Just short of the line now. Can they do it this time, New South Wales Country? Martha Webber. Oh, and a full-on penalty.
No, no. You come to me, yeah.
Rolling out of that tackle area, ADF.
Did you take the 3, Youngie?
Definitely
Doesn't
not.
look like they're going to.
Just gonna take a quick tap.
Goes
Here we
Fatu.
go, she's in. Oh, she's having a great game.
Fantastic try by Fatu.
Yes.
I think that answers your question, Patrick.
So that's ADF 7, New South Wales Country 5, but kick to
Just gonna
come.
go blind.
We've got a real game in our hands here, Youngie.
Well, given that the dominance that New South Wales Country's had in the last 5 minutes, that's just reward for some sustained attack as we see the try there. Melissa Fatu, she's she's probably the best player on the paddock for New South Wales Country at the present moment. Some really good runs up just near the rucks. So she's probably had 4 or 5 runs, and that was good sustained attack by New South Wales Country. Good work by the forwards. And finally they reaped the results of that possession.
So Howard will look to kick this. Directly in front. And it's over. Great charge down attempt there by Amy Carpenter. Great, showing great team character there.
So we're all tied up at 7-all here. ADF with the restart. Lucy Lockhart. Kick well deep into New South Wales country territory as we see Carruthers running the ball out.
She's gone sideways, but she just needs to find some space or a woman on the inside. And she's thrown over the sideline. Carruthers probably not taking the best option there. 7-all between country.
Keep your number. No, she's in. She's in. You're in.
Force.
You're in.
As Jasmine Diab goes to throw the ball in. Over the top it goes to Lockhart. It's got such a great throwing style. Nicole Hall. Out wide to Mary Yakimal.
Knock on again.
Just pushed that last pass a bit too far.
Bit of patience needed there by ADF. And unfortunately, that wasn't there. I think that's one of the things that we need to see a little more of when you get into the 22 is that patience to build the phases, and the points will eventually come, as we saw with New South Wales country with their last try.
So the Corellas feed it in, and that's a big scrum by the ADF. But Katrina Barker gets it out. Not the best of pass, though. And they've got to scramble back if they want to get this out of here. Brittany Duff with the hit up. Wrestle to the ground is Jemima Henry. Fawasula Farasino with that run. Some more running lines now from Country Eagles as Melissa Howard gets the ball out of there.
Oh, great tackle by New South Wales country there. I think it's number 8. No, it was Brittany Duff, actually. It was a good tackle.
On the ground.
And they've got dominance there and counter-rucked and got the penalty.
Ooh.
Nice reward for New South Wales country. So out of the danger zone. And now they're hot on attack in the ADF half.
So knock on there off the line out.
No line out.
Wind is definitely
Once you come to
picking
the line,
up again now.
yeah,
Stadium, isn't
stay
it?
in there.
Bizarre weather conditions the last couple of days. We've had everything from gusty breezes to the rain, and it's been quite cold for the Gold Coast, as we see.
That's far two.
Far 2 again.
The try scorer, Barker. Throws the ball to Jameson. Good counter ruck by the ADF.
Yeah, and rewarded with the penalty.
Looking on the side.
I thought that was out. No? Loose on the ground?
Yeah.
Difficult to say.
That's time unless you want
TMO,
to play
Patrick,
on.
TMO.
That's time unless you want to play on. Time up. Shall we go?
A relieving penalty for ADF. It's a good kick in the New South Wales country half. As we just see the sun coming out now, Patrick. So we've gone from the wind and the rain to the sun. It's like being in Melbourne.
Yellow 5.
Oh dear.
No,
It's
you're
Brianne
out.
Chatham.
Okay, stay out.
Referee not happy with the line out set up. So it's 2 players, 1 from each side, have been told to get out.
My apologies. Jasmine Diab throws the ball in.
Good jump there by number 6 for New South Wales
It comes
country.
far too. She's got out of 1 tackle.
Out
Brought
wide,
to
out.
ground.
Out
She's been
wide.
player of the match for mine so far.
Barker Throws the ball to Brooke Mosley.
Sure that plays offside, yes. Brittany Andrew from New Zealand agrees. Not coming through the gate, so it's a penalty to New South Wales country.
So attacking line out for New South Wales country. Score still 7-all as we edge ever closer to the halftime break.
New South Wales country thrown to this line out. Nice jump there at the back by Martha Webber.
This is great by country. They've made a few metres there. Great hands there as Brianna Rears takes the ball up. Barker throws it to far two. Bounces Sharon Laws out of the tackle.
Some big hits going in here. Here's a big bust though. Sky love it. Gotta love it, Patrick. Great run.
That's fun.
Half-time here.
Half-time.
Buildcorp National Women's 15s Championship between New South Wales country and the ADF. 7-all. And a big second half coming up, Youngie, to see who can take that crucial 5th place in the championship.
Yeah, another tight tussle.
No,
we saw two very tight tussles yesterday in the big games, and there's no exception today with this one. Both teams 1 try apiece, and this second half is going to be tough, I think.
Thank you.
Can't predict a winner at this stage. It's both sides are looking pretty good.
Well, we'll come back for all the second half action after this quick break, live on Rugby.com.au.
It's right, they muted at half the stream.
Yeah, they do. They mute half the day.
half you were Navy. Remember, second half you were Navy.
And welcome back to Rugby.com.au's coverage of the Buildcorp National Women's 15s Championship.
7-all here after a really tight tussle in the first half. ADF to kick off. Brittany Andrew from New Zealand gets things underway in this second half. Nice deep kick. So New South Wales country running it out. That's number 23. Porter, who's come on in the second half. So a couple of changes to New South Wales country in the second half.
Here comes country on this left-hand side, right in front of our broadcast position. And good ball security there by the Corellas. Melanie Howard. It's played well so far this game. Barker.
Just looking at the New South Wales country team, the try scorer, who I thought was player of the match in the first half, Melissa Fatu, who's gone from the field.
Oh,
that's a big call, given the way she was playing in that first half, Patrick.
Has been 3 tough days of competition though, Youngie.
Exactly.
So may have needed to
have a bit of a rest.
Put the cue in the rack.
Yep.
Even though that Paul Q is a try scorer in this analogy.
So New South Wales country losing the ball there in the tackle. So a bit of an opportunity here for ADF early in this second half to gain some ascendancy. So we'll pack down for this scrum.
Crouch! Binds!
ADF set out wide here. The blind winger has come across. Creating an extra attacking option. Referee not happy with the setup of the scrum again.
Crouch!
Lucy Lockhart to feed this scrum for ADF. 7 points all here at Runaway Bay. We're into the second half.
It's a great feed by Lockhart. Gets quick ball. She's got such a full body action with her passing technique, doesn't she?
Yep.
It's all or nothing.
New South Wales country Carruthers looking to go for the quick throw there, but too many opposition players there. New South Wales country line that's been pretty strong all game. Won one throw against the feed earlier on in the first half.
Can I get you to step off the back a bit more? A bit more? Set them on you, okay?
Played a lot of this game in this part of the field, Youngie.
They have, but they've been one of the better defensive teams in the competition, New South Wales country. That's Martha Webb again, jumping up high. She's had a very good game in the line out.
That's a great run. Gets New South Wales country some crucial metres as they look to run it out of their own half.
Yeah, they've reached the advantage line on 2 occasions there. That's good work by New South Wales country, and they've got numbers out wide here now.
They've drawn in the defence well. Just need to look for that lazy defender. Bounces Lockhart out of the tackle, but brought to the ground eventually by Alison Cranston.
New South Wales country putting some phases together here.
Howard
Nice
throws the inside ball, but I thought it was forward.
Yeah, it was forward to love it. So that patience still needed by both teams.
Big scrum. We got this guy. Yeah? Are you ready? Yeah. Seconds.
feed this scrum again. Adfa have got all their backs set on the attacking side. On the grandstand side of Runaway Bay here.
Ball in, ball in.
Gets the ball in.
Stay off half.
It's number 18.
Great tackle by Barker, forcing the pass.
Early aim tackle there.
Cole Hall got a couple of extra meters. Lockhart. Let's go to that left-hand side. Great service there from the breakdown. Sharon Laws just get over the advantage line for the ADF. Nicole Hall fumbles it, but holds onto it.
Yeah, great hands by Nicole Ford.
Lockhart. Danielle Close.
Push 12, 12.
Good hands there by Australian defence.
Good opportunity for ADF here now. Just busting it up the side of the ruck. Trying to get these phases happening.
Danielle Close.
Good run by her. She's gained about 10 metres.
This is great work by the ADF. Good. They just need to be patient here. Not throw away the ball. Erin Buckingham. Nice aggressive
run by Buckingham.
Here we go. Is an opportunity.
Great
The
pass.
pass has been pushed.
Yeah, and both teams just guilty a little bit of pushing that
Strong,
last
ladies.
pass and not taking the contact and setting up the next
That's
phase.
right,
And I feel, Patrick, if whoever holds onto this ball the longest, he's going to build those phases necessary to score the points. ADF had a great opportunity there to really get into the New South Wales Country 22, but again, poor handling has let them down.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
So the feed by the New South Wales Country side.
Knocked on again, so ADFA have another opportunity now in the 20, just outside the New South Wales Country 22. Can they put some phases together and more points on the board here?
So still 7-all between these two sides. The Australian Defence Force have been asking questions of the New South Wales Country in this last 5 or so minutes, and great to see the ADF part of the National Championship, also part of the National Sevens Championship as well in the senior division.
They've got a very good rugby program, ADF. They had their national championships recently up at Ballymore in Brisbane, because they select their team from that championship for this tournament.
And the women's side recently completed an undefeated tour against the USA. Well, against touring in the USA, not against the USA. Where they played divisions of the USA military. ADF not getting over the advantage line at the moment. Lockhart throws the ball to Hall, who kicks over the top. Probably a bit too much pepper, and it's right down the throat of Rachel Crothers. And she's got an attacking opportunity. Throws it out to the left. And that's Laura.
Yeah, just a slightly misguided kick there, Patrick, straight to Carruthers. And
You can't collect
again,
your
I would
over.
like to have seen ball and hit in there for ADF.
Don't collect your ruck.
Now a relieving penalty for New South Wales Country.
So a solid kick there by New South Wales Country, and they now have the opportunity to get some attacking options on and stop doing so much tackling.
Yes.
It's a little bit too much mole back there, Patrico.
Just
So
hold it,
line out
ladies.
try to New South Wales Country.
We'll just wait till we get the back line set. Are we all off?
Brittany Duff throwing the ball in for New South Wales country. Bit of a sloppy slap back there by New South Wales country, but they've regained the ball. Can they put some phases together now? And penalty again. So both teams making errors in attack, which is unfortunate, Patrick, and sort of stifling this game just at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, Youngie. In these wet conditions, it's almost a bit more annoying at the moment because it's not raining, so teams aren't playing wet weather rugby, but it's still very, very damp underfoot.
And you've got to feel for the players in these conditions. You can see on the sideline there's quite a bit of surface water.
4 and 16 white sub and 1. 4, 16 and 1.
ADF
One.
line out. We've got some substitutions for ADF. They've got bringing on reinforcements. 3 players coming on in 1 hit.
Start bringing
bring on
subs.
reinforcements. Very good.
Yeah. If you want to match them. Good to go.
That's 4 changes, I think, made there. So showing how much ADF want to use their bench and make sure they've got fresh troops in this game.
It was a good win against Australia there by Shana Stevens from New South Wales country.
Turn fine.
Oh, was that stolen?
Loose ball by New South Wales country in that ruck. Here's a great
Lockout
opportunity.
now with the ball. And just need to be patient here, ADF. But a good counter ruck here by New South Wales country, and they've earned the penalty.
All right.
And good work by Sky Lovett there from New South Wales country. Right on the tackle player and rewarded for being on her feet and dominant. And the penalty to New South Wales country.
It's a penalty. Go back. No.
After thinking that was a scrum, but it's definitely a penalty. So here's the opportunity for New South Wales country to get hot on attack, get some sustained pressure. Good throw in the line out to the second player in the line out there by New South Wales country.
Here comes Barker.
Nice
Throws
pass.
a great ball. Just need to keep it alive now, country. Barker goes to the right. Show and go. And lost forward. Much to the frustration of New South Wales country.
And their supporters. Some good support here for the teams, all the teams. A couple of very passionate supporters for South Australia in the previous game, Patrick.
They were, yeah.
They certainly were showing, as we see substitution for New South Wales country. Sky Lovett is coming from the field, and she's been replaced by, we'll just get the number here, number 16, I think it is. Number 18.
Thank you.
Can't quite see that number.
17 came on, so that's far too.
So she's come back on. So because we have rolling substitutions here.
Crouch!
It's maybe tactical by New South
Yeah,
Wales
I'm
country,
just saying
using
that
the rules to their advantage.
Of course, that's what it's there for. They're entitled to 8 substitutions, rolling substitutions in this tournament. Here's a good scrum by New South Wales country, but Adfa managed to contain the ball. Clearing kick by ADF. That's found touch. That's a good relieving kick, Patrick.
And excellent work there by the ADF side. Still 7-all as we look to find a way for a team to move away in this game.
Melissa Fatu coming back on for New South Wales country. It'll be interesting to see if they start to get some dominance again in the forwards. It's a poor throw by them though. Lost that ball forward. And that make the opportunity disadvantage that the referees are applying at the present moment.
anyway, ladies.
So no advantage coming. So a bit of an arm wrestle this second
Yep.
half.
Yeah, absolutely, Youngie. The forwards must be feeling it now. I've lost count of the scrums we've had in this game.
Half back. Half. Half. I'll give you a
Because
signal.
they'll be
ball
loving
in.
it.
Thank you.
It's a game within a game, the scrum.
Give her a shot.
It's one way of really gaining dominance
Crouch!
in a game, obviously, is the scrum.
Sit.
Referee not happy with the setup again. So I understand, Patrick, that the Wallaroos squad that gets announced next week, 28 players. Is that correct?
Yes,
Sit.
So due out.
in the near future.
Speaking to the assistant coach Scott Allen yesterday about that. He's been quite impressed with the fitness of the players in general at this tournament.
Rhiannon
No goal.
Bryce in the tackle there. Great defence.
No 8.
Here comes ADF. And that's a solid hit on Trudy Cahill.
Yeah, penalty to ADF.
Stay up. No, 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 don't
New South Wales
me.
Country not staying on their feet, so another opportunity for them to punch deep into New South Wales
stay up.
Country half.
Stay up.
This game is just waiting for someone to take the most of the opportunities that they've had.
On the line, ladies.
Me up in the front.
So this is a good opportunity for the ADF to finally maybe find a way to put this game to bed if they can. ADF go over the top. And this is better from the ADF. Nicole Hall with good hands there. And here comes Hall again. She's on that right-hand side. She steps out of one tackle, steps out of 2, 3. But she's lost the ball in the contact.
Sorry, knocked on.
And that is frustrating for the Australian Defence Force team.
Yeah, nice run by her, but again, ball control is has not been a strength of either team in the second half.
Seconds in.
Sorry, ladies.
I've got you.
Ali, go left.
Yep, 10 in.
Straight up, you've got blind side.
Crouch.
No time, girls.
Sit.
So well fed into the scrum, but ADF applying pressure. Melanie Howard. Barker throws it on the inside, and this is a better run. Good place. Quick ball from New South Wales Country. Barker again.
Yeah, not great handling again by New South Wales Country. Well, this game is drawn at full time. We go into extra time. We have to get a result here today for all matches. Finals day here at the Buildcorp Womens Nationals.
Come out, Sylvia.
I
ADF.
don't think we'll need a tiebreaker, Youngie. I'm sure one team will have the resolve to find the result that they desire. ADF over the top. And that's a solid hit. Trudy Cahill. Alison Cranston with a few extra metres.
Number 19 for ADF who's come on.
Caroline
Edge, go.
Malaki. Knock on,
Good old
but
hand.
we'll play the penalty for hands in the ruck. Going to take it quickly.
You know, almost would have been attempted to take the line out there, but good work by ADF.
Forward and
And again, poor handling has let them down.
bring them on.
So I think in cases like that, Patrick, they would have been better off there
No, it's
just
knocked on
punching,
into her and
getting
then gone
deep
into
into the
touch
New
off your
South
player.
Wales Country 22 and going for that line-out. They've been pretty strong in the line-out all day, ADF.
No, it's got to go directly into
Ball handling letting both teams down just at the present.
Let's go, ladies, sit up. It's a scrum. Ladies, scrum.
So this scrum on that far side. Can ADF apply some pressure in New South Wales country as they look to clear their lines?
Again, the New South Wales country scrum,
Short ball.
standing firm. Nice ball.
Barker gets a few metres. There's numbers out here. They opt for the kick.
Nice clearing kick.
Need to get the bounce, and they do, but that's well gathered.
And they kick out on the full, so that's a great gain for New South Wales country.
Amy Carpenter just under a little bit of pressure there and sliced that ball off the side of her boot.
Seesawing in that both sides are getting opportunities. New South Wales country were in the ADF half about 5 minutes ago, but it's been all ADF dominating in the last 5. Here's New South Wales country's chance. Nice
Sharon
throw.
Laws will questionably straight that one, but they've gotten away with it.
Looked pretty straight to me, Patrick.
Barker.
Strong angle. I'll keep the ball in hand, but a nice kick through. Here's an opportunity for New South Wales country.
Amy Carpenter goes back and regathers and steps out of one, eventually taken to ground by Crothers. And this is a better run from the ADF. Nicola Emsley. Looking to get the ball out of their own 22. Ball goes back. Carpenter with the kick. Stabs it. And that's a good kick.
Yeah, good kick by Carpenter.
Really applying her trade well. So just short of the
Just hold it. Good.
halfway.
Another substitution made for ADF. 23 has gone off.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Half.
It was Erin Buckingham has been
step out.
substituted.
Backwards.
Yeah, knock on by New South Wales country. So neither side wanting to
Sorry.
make the most of opportunities just at the moment, Patrick. But I sense that with 17 minutes gone in this half,
Crouch.
So scrum, attacking opportunity.
Sit. Hold.
Both packs getting a good workout today.
You just got to hold your weight in there, okay? Take the hit. Crouch. Sit.
Ooh, so slowing the game down a little bit
Do we
here.
need to bring that gap in a bit, ladies? Is that all go down?
referee not
Okay.
happy with these scrums. Both sides need to take a little bit of responsibility here to keep the scrum up.
What are you thinking as a ref in this situation, Youngie? You know the pressure of the game is hanging in the balance, but the packs just aren't delivering. You're thinking about, how you to speed the game up. What's your thoughts?
Well, it's a difficult one because I don't think they're doing too much wrong. It is slippery underfoot. This is a more stable scrum now as we see the ball fed. Yeah, that's a much better scrum. You can call out the captains and the front rows to deal with that. But I don't think the it doesn't necessarily need that just at the minute. It's good work.
Pintar throws it on the outside. This is great by Mary Yakinau. She gets a couple of extra metres and hammered in the counter ruck by New South Wales country.
Playing the
Hands
ball.
at the
Take that
breakdown.
half back. No,
New
no,
South
no.
Wales illegal there, so penalty to ADF now.
She's
Surely they'll take the line out here, Patrick, and put real pressure on.
Who's your captain?
No, going for the tap again.
That's great. Just play footy, and they are. Sharon Laws with the hit up.
Well, there's no doubt both sides are playing footy. It's just unfortunate that the conditions and the handling hasn't been as good as it was on day 1 and 2.
Nicole Hall gives the short ball to Carolyn Fakalai. Paul.
Here's that opportunity now for Adfa. They get numbers out here. That's a good pass.
Ooh. Just not going to hand.
Scrum or line out?
A good aggression there by the ADF.
Line out.
The line out in by the New South Wales Countryside. Melanie Howard kicks over the top. Straight under Amy Carpenter, takes well. Met in the contact by Rachel Crothers. Good tackle there. Ball's good for the ADF. And they get over advantage line.
Push back, Gold.
It's a huge hit there.
Alice.
Oh, that's Melissa Fatu again. She's had a great game. Had a bit of a spell, but she's back on. It was a big hit.
Sorry, there's
And
two there
New
off
South Wales
white.
Country have forced the turnover. So the Wallaroos, Patrick, also go across to New Zealand to play a couple of test matches as warm-ups for the Women's World Cup, which will be held in Ireland.
Yep.
We play Canada and New Zealand, is that correct?
Yeah, it's a four-nation series over in New Zealand this coming June, Scott, and there will be New Zealand, England and Canada. So the top 3 women's 15s nations in the world in our Wallaroos. So a great learning experience we saw just last year from the 2 test matches they played against the Black Ferns. The improvement in the side between game 1 and game 2. So excellent preparation opportunity for the World Cup with 3 tests and a couple of camps under their belt.
There's a tight head here to ADF, so that could be quite crucial in this game.
So here comes the ADF.
Oh, great pass.
Mary Yakinau can't hold on to it. Floating pass.
Right idea. Line was wide open there.
Right here.
Yeah, and it's good to see that those games are happening for the preparation for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Australia has Ireland in their pool, the hosts of the World Cup in the first match, alongside France and Japan.
Yeah.
So a tough pool.
Yeah, particularly with the hosts playing the hosts first up. It's
You got 2 minutes.
no easy match in any
Challenge.
competition, yeah, with a big crowd, I'd imagine. The Irish enjoying the crack, and I think it'd be a fantastic tournament, that Women's World Cup.
Crouch.
A couple of Australian referees going over as well, Youngie.
Bind.
Yes, Amy Perrott and Graham Cooper.
Ball in.
So Amy was refereeing here, refereed in Sydney yesterday, as we see New South Wales Country.
Playing the ball out wide, and that's well met in the contact. Here comes Country, getting a bit of momentum. Big tackle there.
Playing advantage.
New South Wales Country just looking to get the ball out of their own half. And they've got numbers out to the left if they spot them, and they do. Now need a draw and pass. Here comes Crothers. Crothers gives it. And that's a good tackle there by Mary Yakinau.
Up here.
She's gone too high.
And high tackle on Crothers there, so.
High.
Ooh, and getting up a bit gingerly is Rihanna
Circle
Byers.
5 in line with me.
Not a huge gain there for New South Wales Country, but there's an opportunity to set up the play. This line out almost right on the halfway line.
Just 10 minutes. can handle this.
Just over the top and taken by the New South Wales countryside. Good flick and play by Howard. It grubbers through. Carpenter is there to regather, but she's under pressure almost immediately, but steps out of 2 tackles, steps out of 3, gets out of 4, but is brought to the ground. Great long place, and this is better from the ADF. Just need to hold on to the ball here. Sharon Halls is met heavily in the tackle and forced over the sideline. You wouldn't mind that. So we've blown time off.
Ladies, captains.
Not sure what's going on here with
If you don't
referee
change direction,
Andrew.
just 10 minutes played straight.
She's
Still
talking
drawn
to
on, okay?
her AR on that
Yep.
far side.
Ladies,
Tyler Miller from WA.
Captains.
No, sorry, it's Rachel Horton
Captain.
from Queensland, actually.
yep, cool, coin toss. Who tosses? Does it matter?
I don't know. Who's, I don't know. That's your call.
Cool. Here's the tails.
So, Patrick, that's actually full time, so we're now going to extra time, as I mentioned. So,
Yep,
another
tails.
coin tossed.
So kick off full direction.
So
Here we go,
ADF
guys. So you guys are kicking this way. Okay?
winning the toss
Got 1
there.
minute.
It's a bit of an anticlimax there. We didn't
Great,
even know
great
it
that we're
ourselves.
hearing the ref through our
No,
feed.
it's just 10 minutes. Yeah.
And if we draw, we'll
Space.
draw at the end, okay?
So excellent insight.
I've got what?
So we have a 1 minute break before we start extra time.
So it's 10 minutes.
And Youngie, I guess the pressure really on both sides now to find an opportunity to score points.
Well, it comes back to basics, I think. Keeping the ball in hand, being patient, and then eventually those points will come. Both sides did have opportunities in that second half to do that.
So it's not golden
But-
point, eh? Just 10 minutes.
At the end of those, some poor skills let them down. Conditions aren't great, though.
Oh, don't need that one.
So both teams now would just have a bit of a breather, and
Goals
with the
kicking
fatigue
from
setting
ball.
in, it's really going to test your character.
And I imagine both coaches there just
Goals
talking
kicking away
about
from the pool.
that willingness to really go out there and just punch home this victory. You just got to stick by it here. 10 minutes extra time. It's been a tough 3 days. So who will
Certainly.
be the victor?
Certainly creates a challenge, particularly for the next games as well, because they're set up ready for a time, and now they've got to just hold
it
their
throws
momentum a
everyone
little bit.
bit of chaos for everyone, but that's rugby, isn't it? It's
Part of the-
unpredictable. It's all part and parcel of these
tournament like this,
tournaments.
yeah.
Adds to the feel for the crowd. So we see the game recommencing. So nice ascendancy there for ADF to start. Oh, big hit there. Penalty though. It was number 10 from New South Wales Country. Nice hit. Katrina Barker. But the next player in has been penalised for not staying on their feet. ADF with the kick for the touch. And that's going to find right on halfway.
So this is better from the ADF, and we certainly need a team to put their stamp of authority on this match.
Right, ladies. Sit them on you. Hold that gap, ladies, both sides.
Get that ball, Alex. Get that ball, man. Get that ball.
So Nicole King throws in the ball for ADF. ADF hot on attack now. Here's an opportunity. It's a nice pass. Was that ball knocked on by New South Wales Country? Yes.
Forward off gold here, ladies.
So very promising raid there by ADF. So full 10-minute extra time. And we'll just check what happens if it is still drawn after 10 minutes of extra time. ADF have started this extra time, Patrick, looking a lot sharper.
Yeah, absolutely, Youngie. There's certainly maybe having a little breather for a minute. Certainly Looks like they've freshened the legs. You can see the depth in their back line as well. Just as we look at the vision of the scrum on our screens.
Let's go, ladies.
But we know how much work these forwards have done, but it's just now a question of the determination to get the job done one way or the other.
Yeah, it's a case of that good pass that gets thrown to a player in a gap or a missed tackle. It's
the slippery ball wreaks havoc, and some space here for the ADF if they can use it.
Oh,
Mary
nice.
Yack now gets a bit of space. She's
Get
out
it
there on
back.
her own. She just needs to sweep Crothers, and
Oh,
Crothers hammers her in
tackle.
the tackle. Excellent effort there by the New South Wales country fullback.
Rachel Carruthers. That's a try-saving tackle. That was superb. Just line her up and just absolutely crumbled her into the ground.
So the countryside now looking to create something out of this turnover.
Melissa Fatu there again with a nice run. And there's the penalty to New South Wales country. So great out. Line break by ADF, but that tackle by Rachel Carruthers, that's one of the best of the tournament, Patrick.
Yeah, actually it was. Clinical. She didn't panic.
You all right?
Just did what she needed to do.
On the line. Right, they need a chance to bring one in, okay? You need to be in. Go.
So New South Wales
Go.
Country Eagles. Sorry, New South Wales Country, not the NRC. Over the top. Melanie Howard throws it to Crothers, and who picks it up off the deck, and again she runs sideways and flings the ball on the inside. That was
To Goldsmith.
Ball's slow.
Penalty though, holding on.
9 head all rights.
That would be
What do
way
ADF
slow.
do here? I think they need to slow things down. Yeah, the captain looks like they're, let's go for the
Captain.
points.
Everyone is pointing at the posts.
Shot called.
So, Melanie Howard.
Maxi, mate.
Sorry, Amy Carpenter ran in from about 50
cool.
metres away.
Well, Lucy Lockhart wanted to take the quick tap by the looks of it, but surely you've got to go for the points there,
Take the
Patrick,
points.
because given them we've had this arm wrestle, any points now,
Yeah.
and because it's such difficult conditions to play in, that any points now will
But
give that
tough-
ascendancy. Yeah,
Tough kick, though. A lot of
certainly
pressure.
is. A lot of pressure on.
No,
So
can't charge.
this is the kick.
No.
This is the kick that breaks the deadlock.
Nicole Hall looks at the posts. Takes some steps back. She's been brilliant today, the fly half for the ADF and across this championship. Can she give the ADF potentially a famous victory by putting them in the lead? Kick is high, looks good.
There it is. Breaks the deadlock.
You can hear the cheers from the ADF side.
We've still got time to play though.
I think they think it's
I think
golden
they
point.
think they've won it. That's
It's
all the team members came running in, but of course it is a full 10 minutes, so that makes
Yep.
it 10 points to 7 there to
I
ADF.
thought it was golden point.
no golden points.
Euphoric scenes here at Runaway Bay.
I
A
hope
little
that-
bit short-lived.
Katrina Barker gets over the top. This is could be held up here by ADF.
And what a great kick that was under
Ball's loose.
immense pressure, Patrick.
Here we go with Hall. She's found a bit of space. She's got support on the outside, but she just didn't look up and see it. ADF need to hold on to the ball.
Gold. Use it, White. Use it.
Quick ball needed, quicker ball than that.
Nice bustling run there.
Danielle Close.
More ball here for ADF.
When that ball's been lost, and here comes Country. Can they turn this into something? And that's a barnstorming run by Mandy Scott.
It's a real test now of both teams. Extremely fatigued after 3 days of competition. There's the penalty.
High shot.
High shot. So do New South Wales Country take a shot now?
Ooh, the trade-off of penalties.
Penalty shootout, Patrick.
That's it.
They're going for the line. Smart idea here. There's Rachel Carruthers kicking that ball into touch. No, it wasn't. Beg your pardon.
Melanie Howard, I believe.
Yep, the fullback. An opportunity now, New South Wales Country. They're going to throw to number 4 in the line out.
Thanks,
Referee
ladies.
not happy.
Open the gate. Thank you.
Opens the line out. Thrown to number 4, New South Wales Country. So here's New South Wales Country on attack now, Patrick.
Katrina Barker gets out of 1 tackle, gets out of 2, throws the short pass. This is better by New South Wales Country. Fa'asulna Fa'asina gets some extra meters.
So a trial put them back in the lead. It's good work by New South Wales Country. There's an overlap here now.
And they've got to move out wide in defence if they want to match in defence. Howard goes back the other way. New South Wales Country definitely have momentum. Offload, gives it to Crothers. Crothers attacks the line. And the ADF defence is marshalling. And this could be a turnover, and it is.
Yeah, it is. Turnover, good work there by ADF.
All right, to the ball.
I think it was number
I think it was Trudy Cahill.
Yeah, good work by her. That
Still got time.
New South Wales Country just ran out of room there. So relieving penalty for ADF. It's a sustained attack by New South Wales Country.
Ladies, you need to get your numbers in. Ladies, let's go.
ADF to Hall. Knocked on cold though.
Well, it's half time. I think it was at full time.
That's
Yep.
full time.
Yeah.
Full time, there we go.
Hello, mate.
So ADF come away with a crucial victory here on the last day to finish 5th at the Buildcorp National Women's 15s Championship. What a game, and a thrilling end with both teams throwing everything at each other in difficult conditions, and a solid 10-7 win by ADF over New South Wales Country, Scott.
Yeah, and that penalty under pressure did it for ADF. 1 try each. I mean, and congratulations to both teams. They really stuck at it. It was tight, it was tough, but ADF, in the end, too good.
Well, don't go away on Rugby.com.au, because coming up next we have the clash between Queensland and Western Australia, and Jordan Hughes and Aussie Sevens co-captain Shannon Parry will bring you the call of that match.